Alrighty guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be looking at why so many players struggle to improve. Maybe you've been grinding the game for a while, or maybe you just play casually but you want to get better. Well, today we're going to be looking at the biggest things you can do to see massive improvement right now. I've come up with 5 different things that have helped me improve a ton recently, and I know that they're going to help you a ton too. I've saved the best for last, so obviously make sure you stick around to the end if you're a true grinder. One of the biggest things that's probably holding you back in Fortnite right now is your internet. I know a lot of people love to throw this excuse around, but the truth is it could be a really big issue as to why you're not performing at the best you could be. Now, obviously it's unrealistic to pick up all your belongings and move to Texas like so many of the big name pros did, but there are a few things that you can do to help drastically reduce your ping and lag in game. Now, number one, whether you're on PC or console or whatever you play on, make sure you're always using an Ethernet cable. If not, I don't know what to tell you guys. You clearly don't want to see yourself succeed. I'm assuming most of you guys already do this, but if not, go ahead and pick one up. You can get one at Best Buy, Walmart, anywhere. Just get one that fits and is long enough to make it to your setup. I have one that's like 100 feet long and it is way better than playing on Wi-Fi, trust me. Second thing you can do is, if you're really serious about seeing some improvements to your ping, is you can use a program like Exit Lag. I'm not sponsored, but you will see about, from my experience, about a 10 millisecond reduction in your ping, which is pretty good to be honest. And especially on farther servers, you'll see even greater performance, but that's what I've been able to see. All right, so this is my Exit Lag account. As you can see, I have it connected to Fortnite. I manually choose whichever server I'm on. I'm on NA East, so I choose Ashburn, Virginia, which is where the servers are. You can see 13 ping, estimated ping, and then you just click apply. If ever I'm playing a tournament, all tournaments are on NA Central, which is in Dallas. So I'll just click on Fortnite, scroll down, click Dallas. It switches to about 40 ping, which really sucks. I'd much rather be on like 15, 20 ping, but this helps because otherwise I'd be on, high 60s plus. Gonna hit apply. It's gonna switch you directly to Dallas. So you're not going to New York, then Virginia, then LA, and then back to Dallas, or something crazy like that. You're gonna go straight to Dallas, and that will obviously give you the fastest connection possible. It also helps reduce your latency and keeps your ping a lot more consistent, so you get a lot less of those lag spikes because it's actually connecting you to multiple servers and switching you between the fastest ones. So that is definitely something you can look into. You can use a year-long plan. I think it comes out to about $5 a month. I could be wrong, but definitely look into it. I do believe they have a free trial, and you guys should definitely try it out if you haven't yet. Now, this next one actually isn't ping related, but it will help you reduce the delay between your keystrokes on your keyboard or even your controller if you play on a controller. Now, this one's specifically for the PC players, sorry console players, but what this is a free program called Filter Keys. You may have heard of it. And what this does is simply changes your settings to remove the delay in between repeat keystrokes. Now, if you think about this, you want the least delay possible, especially for things like editing, because you're using that bind so many times in such a short little amount of time. So what you guys are going to want to do is you're going to want to Google Filter Keys. You're going to want to go to the site. I'll pull it up for you guys right here. All right, guys, so I've pulled up my Filter Keys setter. This is what you're going to want to have. And basically, you're just going to want to copy these. You're going to hit switch it to ignore under 0 milliseconds, repeat delay 130 milliseconds, and repeat rate every 10 milliseconds. Then you're gonna want to check it to on, available, uncheck all of these. And most of you are probably gonna want key click checked off, but I actually have this on because what it does is it gives you an audible cue that you can listen to every time you press a key, which when you think about it, something like editing is very timing sensitive. It's very important to get the timing down, and having that extra audio cue allows me to make sure I'm a lot more consistent and make sure my timing is correct when I'm clicking my confirm and also select edits. So that is a reason why I leave that on. It may be annoying for some of you might not like it. It could be a little annoying. I just kind of hear it in the back of my head and don't really think about it. But if you want, that's something you can try as well. I highly suggest trying it out, or even not using headphones when you're practicing in creative, because it'll allow you to hear the key clicks and get a feel for your edit timing. So that's more of like a 2-for-1 trick you guys can try out. That's something I've been doing a lot, and it will really help you, even on slightly higher ping, help you get your timings down that much faster. All right, guys, this next tip might actually come as a huge surprise for a lot of you, but this tip is actually stop focusing so much on speed realistics when you're in creative. I know it sounds crazy, and to be honest, I really love speed realistics, both 1v1s and 2v2s, but I've had to stop doing them recently because, well, ironically enough, they're not giving a realistic enough fighting for when you're in an actual game. And on top of that, they also have been hurting my playstyle a lot and don't really allow you to gain mechanics as quickly as something like a normal 1v1. So what I would suggest is, when you're in creative and working on mechanics, stick to zone wars and 1v1s. Preferably 1v1s if you're really just trying to build mechanics, and just free build, crank, and focus on that when you're in creative. Then if you're looking for something to help you build awareness, build fighting, and build fighting confidence in game, I would suggest debut keying ranked. I know a lot of people are gonna hate on this and say, well, you're gonna get more reps in creative just because there's more time. But honestly, you gain a lot better practice fighting in ranked because there's a lot bigger risk involved. In creative, you can do a lot of different things, not really worry about it, because if you die, you're back in it in 2 seconds. In ranked, it's a lot more punishing. You see your rank going down, you see your placement going down. It hurts when you lose it. So you're gonna make a lot smarter decisions, and that's gonna help your brain to learn from your mistakes a lot quicker. Whereas if you're just mindlessly grinding creative all day long, there's no risk attached to it. Every mistake you make isn't gonna be seen as much of a punishment, and you're not gonna think about it. Whereas if you're in a ranked game, your brain's gonna feel a lot more hurt and feel a lot more badly about it, and it's gonna remember what you did wrong a lot better. So yeah, real quick as a summary for that one, focus on creative 1v1s and zone wars to build up your mechanics and get warmed up, but focus a lot on ranked if you're looking for fighting experience and also increasing your fighting IQ and game knowledge. All right, so there are probably a million more things I could talk about in this video, and I really want to see you guys all succeed. So I will be making future videos for those, but I also don't want this video to get too long. I've talked about a lot of things, but as promised, I do have one more quick one to give you guys right now. It's not so much of a tip, but more as a strategy on how to continue improving. Now, what is this final tip that I'm going to give you guys to help you improve on your journey to becoming a better player? The secret tip is actually note-taking. I know, before you click off the video and complain about me giving you guys some homework, the best way you can start improving right now, if you haven't been, is to start taking notes on why you're dying or what worked well. Now, the best way I can suggest doing this is to create your own Discord server just for yourself, or if you're talking about duos, one for you and your duo, and to make a channel for every single part of this game. I'm going to give you guys an example of one that I've been working on specifically with my duo for FNCS, but it'll work just the same for solos, and it will really help you guys out. All right, guys, so here is the Discord I made for me and my duo. As you can see, we have our drop. So these are all notes we've made about where we're dropping, specific things about the drop. We've got our mid game planned, specific notes to make about those. We've got end game all planned out, and we've started adding debut keying and surge as well. Now, for your own personal one, I would make a channel for how you're dying and how you can prevent it. I would also add things for what you see pros doing. Anytime you notice something, someone does a cool trick or an edit course or something, or takes a specific peek, make a note of it. Your brain is going to remember it 10 times better, and you have that to come back and look on if you're looking for something to improve on. Alrighty, so if you've made it this far into the video, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. We've been getting a ton of support recently, so I ask that you guys would all help me out, continue on this journey, and let's get better together in 2024. If you guys like the video, leave a like, leave a comment for what you guys want me to help you guys out on next. And also be sure to subscribe. I'm posting a lot of content right now, so make sure you stick around for the rest of the grind, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace.